I have a question here about destiny. The question says, I wanted to ask you, do you believe in destiny? If so, can a person have free will to change the way that they see things, hence change their life? Wouldn't that change the future and their destiny? What's your take on this topic, and how does it relate to reality transurfing? Reality Transurfing, for those of you who don't know, is a book by Vadim Zeland, and it's all about changing your life, creating the life that you want to live, empowering yourself. So let's begin here. Is there destiny? Is there free will? Do I, from here in this point in time, have the power to change my life if I wish to do so? On the personal level, all you have is choice. In one day, you make an infinite number of choices. At the personal level, all there truly is choice. Even right now, you face the choice of watching the rest of this video or letting it go, changing, watching something else. After this video, you will decide if you want to eat, or if you want to do that, or if you want to do this and that. So see that from the personal point of view, choices are to be made. And it is my direct experience that I am able to choose. So yes, you in this moment, from a personal level, you have the ability to influence your future, to direct your own destiny based on the choices that you make. This choice, which leads to the next choice, which leads to the next choice. You choose to watch videos like this to perhaps cause your future to be better, to learn more, to be able to do more, to do what you want, to be how you want. This is a fresh conditioning you're receiving, which will influence you to make different choices in the future. So from the personal level, all there is choice, and it is all cause and effect. And from the personal level, I am making this choice and directing my destiny. So yes, that's your free will right there, your ability to make a choice. And part of that is to change the way that you see things, right? So you watch videos like this, you read self-help books and spiritual books, and you start understanding that much of your thinking is limited. Many of your belief systems are limited. And those books lead you to make a decision to no longer buy into your limiting ideas, to buy into perhaps ideas that you listen to on these sorts of videos or read in new books that you're coming across. So that is you changing your outlook, changing the way that you think, the way that you feel, which then further changes your life. It changes your future. And that is what reality transurfing, the whole process is. It is completely transforming your understanding of yourself and life. It is completely transforming your belief system, reprogramming the way you behave, what you think and believe to be true about yourself and life. Building this willingness that, yes, I can do what I want to do, rather than being a victim, So in that way, yes, you have absolute free will. Now, from the point of view from destiny, right? So we took the point of view of the person who has nothing other than choices, which he or she is free to make. Now, from the point of view of destiny, the greater unfoldment of everything, all choices are the total functioning of manifestation. So all the choices, down to the smallest choice that you feel like you are making on a personal level, from the point of view of destiny, it is but one cog in a system that works together as one. Each choice affecting the other, the smallest affecting the whole, and the whole affecting the smallest. or the one affecting the whole and the whole affecting the one, all moves together. And in this way, you, as that one of the whole, one part of the whole, you yourself don't necessarily have full capacity to choose, although still from your personal perspective, it will feel like I am choosing. But all your choices will be influenced themselves by a number of other factors, which will, that choice made will also influence the factors and everything else, which will then further influence every choice that you feel like you are making. So see from this way, right? From the personal point of view, I am able to make this choice. I'm able to make a choice to go for my dream. And I start taking action on that, and I start trying to bring it into fruition. What happens of my decision, how my decision pans out, I can decide, right, to do something, but how it pans out is not fully under my control. And that is just very, very obvious. You just look at it. So see that you have the ability to make a choice from the personal point of view, but how it pans out depends on so many different factors. Depends on your environment, and depends on other people. It depends on the state of the world. So many factors that you do not choose influence how your decision pans out. So in that way, yes, you are deciding, but can we say that you are fully influencing your destiny, where so many other factors play a role? And one thing you can see, anybody who has, in any endeavor in life, any goal that you've ever had, you chose to start and you went for it. But see, the biggest turning points, especially, I could just speak of my experience, even building Personal Mastery Quest, looking back, the biggest moments, the biggest turning points in my journey, when things really fell into place, when things worked out, it was totally outside of my control. Me deciding to even make videos, or me deciding to, at that time, starting to do coaching, or even going this direction and not just going to work in corporate America. All those things happened from a variety of different influences, things that themselves came into my life and changed my thinking, my outlook, my action. So how much can you really say that you are choosing what you are choosing? You say, how does this relate to reality transurfing, right? So see how even the book, Reality Transurfing, did you ask for it to come into your life? Or did it just come into your life? And it influenced your thinking, it influenced your doing. You see? So reflect in your own journey in the past. See how, yes, although from a personal point of view, it always feels like I am the doer, I am the choice maker. And it will always be this way, even if you realize, there's no doership. It will always be this way, that you feel like I am the one doing. And rightly so. But from a very practical point of view, just look back at your life. Perhaps the partner that you have in your life, you didn't choose for them to be here. They came into your life. The biggest things in your life, perhaps, you did not choose. The books that came into your life, the people, even these sorts of videos, anything that comes into your experience, are you fully directly choosing, right? Is this your making? So this is what you must come to see. And this will really free you up of this whole confusion about free will and destiny. See that from the point of view of the one part of the whole, there is choice, and there's nothing other than choice. And seeing it from the point of view of the all, of the total functioning of manifestation, no individual piece has any direct free will. So what to do with all of this? There's only one thing to do. Use either point of view and be happy. and live joyfully and do what you want. If you choose the first point of view, which says, I have full free will, I have complete control over my destiny, I choose my own destiny, then yeah, sure, go ahead with that and do what you please. Do what you believe is the best thing that you should be doing. Live the life that you want to live. Move in this world, right? Live as you please, but do so joyfully. Don't complain at every step. Don't be the victim of the world. Don't be unhappy, irritated, frustrated, right? Because then at that point, you must also exercise your free will to choose. And it's just common sense. How do you want to be? Everybody, when asked this question, they want to be joyful. They want to be at peace. So on that path, when these feelings of irritation, frustration, remorse, regret are coming up, then have a good look at yourself and discard all that. See your own suffering and seek to understand it. If you believe you have choice, then stop suffering. Choose to stop suffering. Now, from the other point of view, if you believe I have no free will, that all is destiny, then fully surrender yourself. And although still you will feel like you are the choice maker, you believe that ultimately, even every choice that I am making, every even thought that is arising in mind is not my doing. It is a spontaneous occurrence. And therefore, live in total acceptance of what is. Let what comes into your experience come, and let what goes out of your experience go. In that moment, then, if truly all that is happening in your life is a function, as a total functioning, then also there is no room to suffer. Because when you suffer, unconsciously, you are thinking and believing this should not be the way that it is right now. This situation should be unfolding differently. This person should not be saying this. This person should not be behaving this way. I should not be going through this illness or this and that. That is the root of your suffering, clinging or resisting. Anytime you do so, you suffer. And so if you truly believe there is no free will, all is the movement of one, and you're totally choosing to surrender yourself, then also that takes out any room for suffering. And each time suffering arises, have a good look at yourself and reaffirm that surrender. You see, surrender yourself even to that. Either way, whatever you choose, free will or destiny, live as you please. Either you'll think it's all my doing, or you'll think it's all God's will. Live as you please and live joyfully. That is the only way to be. And both will bring you to the same place. So this is certainly not a topic to get stuck on. Usually this topic of free will and destiny, and people who pick either side of the equation, they create a problem out of it. If I don't have free will, it is a problem. If I have free will, then it is still a problem. I'm asking you to, or inviting you to do the opposite. Whichever you choose, do so joyfully, live joyfully. To be is itself a joy in its own, perhaps the greatest joy. So in that, whatever your outlook is, be at peace, be joyful. There is a video that I did last week on this topic, which goes into it in a different way, in which I share with you how to see if you are choosing your own thoughts. Because see, with free will, if you believe you have free will, then a prerequisite to your actions are your thoughts. And if you have free will, that means that you are choosing your thoughts. Only then can you choose your actions. So in that video, I walk you through how to see directly if you choose your thoughts or not. If you want to watch that video right now, I'll put it on the screen somewhere. Go have a look at it, and it will further put into perspective what we spoke of on this video and further help you with this. But altogether, do not be stuck on this topic, okay? Go take a look at that right now. I'll see you next time.